This is a how to cover your bald spots if you have Telogen Effluvium. And what I'm going to do first is just show you, I have, you see it right now and you're like, oh, she's not losing her hair. But I am. I'm losing 2 to 3 grams of hair in one hair brushing. So I try not to brush my hair at all. I'm going to show you a little bit where I'm getting my Telogen Effluvium at. It's all in here and you can see it in my scalp. It's all the other side, and it's really all over. I won't take the time to show you. What I will say is there are ways to cover this up. If you have naturally curly hair, like I do, and I'm gonna try and put a thumbnail up there for you to see, you can cover it up. My cousin is a beautician. She's been doing hair longer than I've been alive, and what she told me to do was to not put my product in. If you have curly hair, you know what kind of a tangled mess we have to deal with every time in the shower. So what I do now, instead of putting my product in to get my luxurious curls, I just wash it and then I let it air dry. Of course, I comb it while it's wet, and then I just put it back. And the volume that I have in the back, minimal volume that I have in the back, I use to mask the bald spots that are in the back of my head. So here I'm going to show you a hairstyle if you have naturally curly hair and you also have Telogen Effluvium. Again, I've got bald spots all along the sides that are popping up. And then if you see up here, they're popping up. Now I am 2.5, maybe 3 weeks into my shedding phase. Now the shedding phase can last anywhere from 3 months to a year. Hopefully mine won't last that long. But anyway, we're just gonna do this real quick. So what I'm gonna do here, and the less you touch it, the better. See, like I'm touching it a lot, and I don't know if you can see, that's just one little pull. And there, it's like all over me, I'm shedding. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just loosely use my brush. Now, this is terrible. My wet brush broke, so I'm just using this little piece of a wet brush. It was back when I actually had hair, and it was so thick it would break brushes. I know, it's terrible. So I'm gonna just gently brush it. You can see it calm down. Now, just that little bit of brushing, it brought all that through. Now, the best thing you can do if you have Telogen Effluvium like I do is to calm down. Take a deep breath and just realize that this is more than likely not a permanent situation in your life. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. So when you see that come out in just a few couple small brushes, take a deep breath. Thank God that you have arms and that you have legs, and thank God for the remaining hair that you have. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my flat iron, and I know you're thinking, no heat, it's gonna destroy your hair. But see, the reality of it is, honey, your hair's already destroyed. It's in the telogen phase. It's gonna shed whether you put $100 biotin products on it or you use my $40 flat iron. So I'm gonna just take the pieces on my crown. Now, fortunately for my case, my crown around my face is not really shedding yet. I'm just gonna gently run it all the way down through. That's all I'm gonna do right there. And then I'm gonna do the other side as well. And I'm gonna do right in the front. I'm gonna go right here. I used to have such thick curly hair. This would take me, I only straighten my hair in the winter months, because in the summer months, you know, God built me to have curly hair, so it just gets really curly with the least bit of sweat. But since I've had my daughter, she's 5, since I've had her, I don't even bother straightening my hair. But now I have to, because I will lose my hair that's already shedding way too fast if I leave it curly when I untangle it. So I just do the pieces around my head, pieces that are going to be visible, and then try not to cry as my flat iron rips out. And then what I'll do after that is I'll just see how that looks around my crown. See if there's, right there. I'll fix that little bit right there. Look like this. This is like one of my first YouTube videos, so bear with me if you're thinking. Now that is my hair in its natural state right there. So you can see those little crimpies. That's how my hair is usually all over. And then my normal hair care routine was just to put mousse in it, let it air dry, and then use some coconut oil. So as you can see already, remember those bald spots that were there? So just flattening and pushing them over right on top of my mound of frizz hides those so well. And so then what I'll do is I'll just take that, get any flyaways out of my face. And by the way, I'm on, today's what, Wednesday? It's that weird week in between Christmas and New Year's where you don't know what day it is. It's Wednesday. I've not washed my hair since last Thursday. So fortunately, if you're a curly girl, more than likely you're like me. Now I'm starting to see a little bit of grease, but not much. If you're a curly girl like me, you can go days, a week, maybe, without washing your hair, which for me has been really helpful to slow the appearance of this. So then what I'll do is I'm just gonna, remember the poof from when we were like in our senior year of high school, the poof right there. I just kind of use the frizz that's on the back to kind of push up that poof. And then I tie it with a pony, a soft pony, a pony, and I go like that. And then I'll take my little mirror so you can see what the back looks like. So then it just looks like that. And everything that I did around the crown, you can kind of see in that mirror, it hides the back as well. So you can't see the bald spots that are back there because it's hiding them. And then what I'll do next, hang on one second. I'm at my sister's house, her Airbnb in Tennessee, so I don't have all my stuff laid out. Hold that thought. So what I'll do next is I'll take a little bottle of this is probably one I probably shouldn't even be using yet, but this is new to me. Like I said, I'm 3 weeks into this thing, so I'll take hairspray, put it on my hand, get it wet, rub it, and then I'll just go like this. And now if you're a curly girl like me, around your crown is just gonna get really curly when you get hot. And so what helps me is just, like I said, to take hairspray, spray it on your hands, and then just kind of run it down that way. So anyway, if you do have Telogen Effluvium and you're like me, maybe you're just as I am and this is your first few weeks into this and you had no idea this thing even existed, can I just remind you that your worth is not in your hair. Your worth is in who you are. I'm a Christian. My worth is in my position in Christ, not in what I look like. Now, I'm fortunate to have a supportive husband, a supportive daughter, a huge family, and a church family that is going to love me through this and pray me through this. If you watched my anniversary video of my husband and I can't remember the country guy's name, but it's the I'm Gonna Love You Forever song. And if you know me, you know why I chose that song, because halfway through the song, he says, if your hair falls out, I'm gonna love you anyway. And I know my family loves me regardless of my hair, but it's still hard to lose your hair. I'm gonna have another video that explains why I'm losing my hair here in a minute. But if you are looking for a way to do your hair that's not so obvious that you have Telogen Effluvium, hopefully maybe this can help you. But like, subscribe, share this video, and have a great day.